If you first time you're visiting here, this is my book, The Book of Common Point. Watch my other videos about the book and the content of the book. But what I want to talk about in this video is this. First, cheers to all my seekers. What I want to talk about in this video is this. We are building a world, the United States, all the other countries, are building a world of control, of manipulation, of mind control, AI, everything. You are going to be told what to do. My bunny's scratching. You're going to be told what to do. You're going to be told what to think. You're going to be told what to learn. You're going to be told what to eat, what to think. That's the world we're creating. That's the world that the big money, the billionaires, the multimillionaires of the world are trying to create for the masses. I am completely against that kind of world, and I'm probably long gone by the time it's fully developed. But I do believe that if we join together, we get together, we say, no, I don't want that. But the way you can do it is if we build a society, build a community, and we have property somewhere. And I'm not talking about the cult. I'm not talking about, digging in like, oh, we're going to fight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you will have to be part of that world. We will have to be part of that world. We won't survive at all. But there can be a space cut out, a place cut out, a retreat that we can have, that the seekers can have, that the ones that want to have an open mind and free thinkers can have. Not the intellectuals, but the ones that want to have a free mind and think out of the box, not be totally controlled, can have. That space, that place can be created. And that space I want to call utopia. So I want to buy land. I want to buy some land eventually, maybe 100 acres, maybe more than 100 acres. And I want to build this retreat. And it's a place you can go to maintain your dignity, maintain your human existence, maintain your human ability, maintain your open-mindedness amongst other like-minded people. We got to do this. We have to do this, because if we don't do this, we will not remain human. We will lose our human essence, and we will be controlled by robots. We'll be controlled by AI. We'll be controlled by the government that will tell us what to do, when to think, where to go, what to do. That's not a world that I want to live in, but I'm fortunate because I most likely will not be here to see the impact of that world. Okay, I'm seeing the beginnings of it, but I won't see the serious impact of that world. It's going to hit us hard maybe 30, 40, 50 years from now, where you won't have any rights as a human being anymore. So if you're interested in being involved with with the Common Point philosophy and the Common Point Society, get a hold of me. I want to start an email list. I want to start a contact list to all my seekers. Down below, leave a comment in the comments section. John, I'm interested in this. I want to be part of this. Let me make this perfectly clear. It's not a cult. It's a movement. It's a family of like-minded people that want to live free, that want to remain free, that want to remain free. Mind, body, and soul. Okay? So, in order for me to do this, I need support. I need a lot of help. I can't do this on my own. This is something that I cooked up years ago that I've been working on for many, many years. And if you're not familiar with the Common Point philosophy, this is the book about the Common Point philosophy. For you newbies out there that are coming to see this video for the first time, the Common Point philosophy believes in the power called Source. We don't believe in a God. We don't believe in religion. We don't believe in all the superstition, all the dogma, all the rules of religion. We believe that there is an entity out there that created all this. We also accept the fact that we cannot put a label on it and say, oh, this is how it happened. God created. We don't go down that road. Also, we're not atheists. People that are seekers or follow me, the majority of people that follow me or follow a philosophy, we are not atheists. We don't hold to the belief that, there's nothing. There could be. It could be all. We're on the fence. We're on the fence with what we believe, what we truly believe in, okay? So, and I'm not saying that we're fence sitters. I'm saying that seekers are open-minded people. They're open-minded people like, okay, if there is a God, show me the truth. Okay, if there's source, show me how it works. What is source? Okay? I have a lot of other videos that explain what source is in the common point philosophy. So go to those videos, study up on it, and learn about it. Hang on, I need another drink. Love all my seekers. You guys are amazing. Rum and Coke. That's how we're going to do this. So what I want to say is this. Here's what we are losing by going down the road of AI, but going down the road of all this control. We're losing our dignity. We're losing our human essence. We're losing our common sense. We're losing our ability to respect each other. Okay? I'm not trying to go backwards. I'm trying to go forward. But in the common point philosophy, the seekers that are part of the common point philosophy respect each other. And here's a big thing about being a seeker with me and with this philosophy. There's some guidelines, not laws, just general common sense guidelines that I grew up with, that my mother and father and generations behind them grew up with. Respect people. Okay? It's about respect. The number one thing that is so valuable in our society, so valuable that I want to instill it in everybody that wants to be a seeker, everybody that becomes a seeker in the common point philosophy, is this. Your word is gold. Your word is gold. That's the most important thing you will ever have in you, is your word, your honor, your dignity, and respect for others. That's a cornerstone of the common point philosophy. This is the bedrock of the common point philosophy. So if you come in the fold and you want to be a seeker, a full-blown seeker in the common point philosophy, and you want to be part of the community, you want to be part of the retreat, your word is gold. If you're a liar, you're out. If you're a thief, you're out. If you cheat, you're out. If you cause problems amongst the community, dissension among the community, because you don't agree with the majority, you're out. In the common point philosophy, one of the primary principles of being a good human being is your word. We don't need laws to say you got to do this, and if you don't do this, we're going to throw you in a box. Laws, they must be unwritten laws. Like the American Indians had unwritten laws that everybody kind of followed. Everybody understood that. That's what the common point philosophy is about as well. There's a lot of that in the common point philosophy. There's a lot of unwritten laws, like my bunny scratching. You respect the earth. You respect other living things. You see other living things as equal to you. I see my bunny, Leo, as equal to me. I am no better than he is. He's no better than I am. I'm no better than a worm or a snake or a rat or a horse or a cow or a tree or a weed or a flower. anything that is living, I am no better than that because I have a self-awareness and I'm aware of my ability. Doesn't make me better than any other living human being in the universe. It doesn't make me better. That is a deep flaw with a lot of human beings on this planet, especially in the United States. If you're walking down the sidewalk and you see a lizard or a snail or a bug or a spider and you kill it, you're killing yourself. In the conjoined philosophy, you are killing the earth. You're killing yourself. You are no better than that bug. You are no more important than that bug. I am no more important than my bunny Leo. Leo's no more important to me. We are all on an even plane on this earth. We are all on an even plane on this earth. And where most Americans believe, I'm above that. I'm better than it. They're arrogant asses, okay? They're an arrogant ass. You are an arrogant ass if you think you're above that. Couple that with money. Now let's pile on money. Oh, I've got more. I'm very wealthy. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm a billionaire. That's more arrogance. In the common point philosophy, as far as money is concerned, as far as ownership is concerned, as far as owning tangible things, materialism, we don't own anything. The community owns it. We don't own anything. We get a part of it. The community owns it. The community owns the land. The community owns the food. The community owns the housing. The community owns everything. You don't own anything. You don't need to own anything. You can have your clothes on your back. You can have shoes. You can have basic needs. That's fine. But in the philosophy of common point, there is no need for you to be a billionaire or a millionaire. It's destroying the planet. It's destroying our country. It's destroying this country. I said in another video, we have over 750 billionaires in the United States. That's sick. Nobody needs that kind of money. So the only way we can correct this is start a new society from the ground up. And that starts with building a retreat, building homes, building a retreat out where we live like-minded. I'm not saying we're going to go against them, but if we get enough like-minded people that live this way, that what they do will be shunned. It's already starting in this country. It's already starting in the United States where people that are very wealthy are starting to be hated. They're starting to be hated. Not because we're envious of what they have. I'm not envious of somebody being wealthy. I think it's disgusting that they have that much money. It's not because I'm envious of them. I'm not envious of somebody doing well or having money. I'm disgusted with them having that much money. They don't need it. Nobody needs to be a billionaire in this country. Nobody needs to be a billionaire on this planet. It's gross. So get back to the subject of this video. In common point, you don't need to own anything. Basic needs, food, shelter, education, health. If I was running the world, everybody would have health care from cradle to grave, 24/7. Everybody would have food from cradle to grave, 24/7. Everybody would be educated from cradle to grave for free. Those are things that are basic needs. You shouldn't have to pay for water. The planet gives us water. The planet gives us water. I remember years ago when I walked in the store, this is back in maybe, I would say the 60s or 70s, maybe earlier than that. And I know some of the fancy waters, I get that. That's like having a fine drink. But I remember going in the store and starting to see people buy bottled water. Because I grew up on the farm. We had a well. We had water. Well, water, you go to the well, you get the water. And the reason you didn't get the water if the pump doesn't work. My bunny keeps digging on his bench. I'm gonna put Bunny in the video one of these days. Here's you guys. Nobody needs to be that wealthy. In the common point society, nobody has wealth. You don't need it. Everything is there for you. Food, shelter, wisdom, education, discernment, understanding, connected to source. All that comes when you're a seeker. So please, if you want to live a fulfilled life, an organic life, and not be connected, not be manipulated, not be controlled in your life, please, please get involved with the Common Point Society. Email me. Post a comment on the video. Say, I want to know more about this. And if you're one of those people out there that have a lot of money and you want to contribute and you believe in this, get a hold of me. Because I want to buy 100 acres, a few hundred acres of land. I don't know where, but I want to buy it. And I want to start building out my utopia. To finish this video, to close this video, what is Common Point? Look at the videos. Study up on some of my videos what Common Point is. In a nutshell, I'm going to make this as simple as possible. Common Point, from this book, the book of Common Point, my book is about connecting to source, not God, not spirit, not soul, not voodoo, not any of that bullshit. It's about you connecting to source, about you being able to create source, to create the best life you can possibly have on this planet while you are here now. That's Common Point. In a nutshell, there's a lot more to it. Watch the other videos. I can't go into everything. I can't go into everything in this book. This book took 40 years to write. Well, it took 40 years to develop the philosophy. It took 10 years to write. So it's not a 5-minute fix all. And yes, this damn sure it's going in the trash can when I'm done with this video because I'm sick of doing this shit. I sound frustrated because I am. I'm frustrated with our leaders. I'm frustrated with my country. I'm frustrated with my government. I'm frustrated with idiots wanting to start world wars because of their fucking religion. I'm sick of religion. I hate religion. And if you are a sheep and you follow that shit, there's the door. I am not trying to convince you not to believe something. I'm trying to enlighten you to understand how stupid you are if you follow that shit. I have videos on my channel where I hope to God, me and John Lennon agree on this. God rest his soul. I know it sounds religious, but he tried. We got all this stuff going on in Israel right now. We need to get out of that shit. It's your problem, not our problem. You want to believe in that bullshit, you believe in that bullshit. We need to get out of that bullshit. We need to open our minds, We need to open our minds bigger than what we've been doing for the last 2,000 years. Following this garbage. Religion will destroy the human race. Following that shit will destroy the human race. It will destroy this planet, and there will be nothing here. We will be gone. It will be a dead planet because we believe in some hocus pocus bullshit. Wake up. Wake up, or you will not be here any longer. Because some idiot, some friggin' idiot over in the Middle East will push the wrong button because they believe in crap. I'm so sick of it. Yes, I'm angry. I am angry because I got to live with this shit all the time watching it on the news. I'm so sick of it. That's why I created Common Point. We can have a beautiful, beautiful world if we just get rid of that crap. You take it out of your brain. Take that poison out of your brain. Think. Use your brain. Be a critical thinker. Be a seeker. Don't swallow that bullshit. I just for the life of me don't understand why people believe that crap. I don't understand it. I know some reasons why. It's emotional. It's an emotional tug. You're letting your emotions run your life. You're letting your emotions run your life. I talk about that in other videos. Nail your emotions down and look at it logically. Say, is this logical? Could this be true? But you still believe it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Sorry that I ranted on religion, but I want to create my retreat. I want to create like-minded seekers on my retreat. And if you want to be a seeker, if you want to be a more enlightened seeker with me, not a cult, not a religion, not none of that shit, just have an open mind and follow practical guidelines from this book, you can have an extremely amazing life. Source is about you connecting to the universe. It's about our connection to life itself. That's source. It's not soul. It's not spirit. It's not God. It's not hocus pocus. It's not baloney. It's not la 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 la. It's not that bullshit. It's reality. Reality. This is up to you. This is up to you as an individual. Now I'm getting a little pissed. This is up to you as a human being on this planet. Do you want to live within reality or do you want to live with fantasy? If you want to follow fantasy, you want to live in fantasy, go to Disney World and spend a day. Get it out of your system and then get back to reality. If you want to live in fantasy and you want to follow your bullshit, you are going to destroy this planet more than it is. I need a drink. Ah! I need more than a drink. I am not trying to convince somebody that's already been convinced about something else. That is not my purpose on this planet. That is not what I believe my purpose is. I am not going to be a martyr. I'm not going to go there, oh, you need to follow me. I got the answer. Because that will just get you in trouble. I have the answer. Ooh, I know the answer. I don't know the answer. You don't know the answer. Religion doesn't know the answer. Nobody knows all the answers. But you can open your mind. You can be analytical. You can be critical. You can be logical. You have a brain. Use your damn brain to think. Think out of the box. Maybe they're crazy. Maybe they're following their emotions. They're going off a cliff because they're not using their brain. Their logic. This is logic. I'm not trying to get people. I'm not trying to deprogram anybody. I could care less about those people. To me, they are just useless. Goodbye. Have a good day. Get together all your idiot friends and talk about your idiot religion and have a good day. And make more babies. That's what they seem to do. Let's make more kids. Let's put more people on this planet that the planet can't handle. Let's pollute the planet more. Let's have as many kids as I can have. Let's put blinders on and just live in that little fantasy world like, well, I got my house and I got my husband and I got my kids and I got my footprint on the planet and I don't give a shit because I believe in God. I went off on this video. I did. I went off. I'm sorry about that. The question was, how do you become a seeker? How do you become a member of the Common Point philosophy? Get a hold of me in the notes. Leave a comment and I will get back with you. You can become a member, for lack of a better word, of the Common Point Society. And as we grow, we have more people, like-minded people, open-minded people, logical thinking people. When we get to that point, we will buy some property and we will open a retreat where we can study, we can learn, we can be connected to the universe. Oh my God, I'm going to get some pushback in this video. And yes, I am going to throw this damn shirt in the trash. Because it doesn't fit. Here's the deal. If I insulted anybody out there for what they believe, here's the deal. If you believe it because of your feelings and no tangible evidence, I don't give a shit because you're an idiot. Okay? If you believe something, if I tell you, you can walk through that wall over there, and it's a solid concrete wall, and you truly believe it, and you walk into that wall, you're an idiot. Okay? I don't want idiots around me. I want free thinkers around me. I want logical people around me. I want people with discernment around me. Discernment is a way of knowing things that other people can't see. I have discernment. I can see things other people can't see. I'm not saying I'm better than them. I'm just saying that is a gift that I have. And I'm not saying that it's a gift from God. It's a gift. I was born with it. It's like being born left-handed. People think it's a curse. I think most left-handed people are more intelligent than most right-handed people. It's a gift. It's not a gift from God or gods. It's just a gift. It's the way the genetics work. It's the way you have it. It's like if you have green eyes or blue eyes, or you have like David Bowie, you have a brown eye and a green eye. He's different. He's just different. No less, no more. That's all it is. So, please, if you're interested in becoming a seeker or developing yourself more as a seeker with the Common Point philosophy and being closer to the earth, connected to source, contact me. I'm going to go see if I can edit out some of the anger in this video. Because I do videos every day, and sometimes I just want to explode. I want to explode. I want to explode. There we go. Love all my seekers. Contact me if you want to be part of the society, if you want to donate, if you want to get involved, if you want to buy my book. Get a hold of me. Last but not least, I'm not saying everybody, but grow some and leave a damn comment. Don't worry about pushback. Don't worry about my opinion. Leave a comment. I like the video. The video sucked. John, you're getting crazy. John, you are crazy. I don't care. John, your hair is crooked. John, you're going bald. John, you're nuts. Excuse me. Just leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up. It doesn't take 2 seconds. Gotta go. See you guys. Bye to all my seekers. See you later.